Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about case 5, how to use either, neither and both. In previous 4 videos, I have discussed how to use either, neither in different cases, right? So this is the last case, okay? So look at the grammatical part. Either of plus determiner plus plural noun plus singular or plural verb. Neither of plus determiner plus plural noun plus singular or plural verb. You can use after plural verb, plural noun. You can use singular or plural verb. Both of plus determiner plus plural noun plus plural verb. So this is all about grammatical part. We'll get into examples and you must be thinking, you might want to know what are determiners. We'll discuss first determiners, then we'll jump into examples, okay? Determiners: the, these, those, my, her, his, their, our, your, etc. These are called determiners. We call them, okay? So look at the first example. I have taken two students, okay? We all know about either, neither. Either means one of two options. Neither means we don't consider two options. We'll see first example. Either of the students is clever, or I can say either of the students are clever. Here students means plural noun, right? Then why should we use singular verb? So when we use singular verb after plural noun, it is formal, okay? So when it comes to are plural verb after plural noun, if we use plural verb, so that becomes neutral. So people have started using plural verb after plural noun. Generally the concept is about after either we have to use only singular verb, right? In previous videos we have seen that. So this case, this fifth case is completely different, okay? Either of the students, here the determiner the is used after either of. Either of the students is clever, or either of the students are clever. Both are correct. Here the meaning is both are clever, but we choose only one. When we have two options, we don't consider both. We consider only one option. However, in this case, we consider more than two options. Here I have taken only two students. Both are clever, but we choose only one. I hope this example is clear, right? We'll see a couple of examples, okay? No need to worry about that. Second example, either of my books was empty, or I can say either of my books were empty. Here books means plural countable, right? And after plural noun, so I have used both singular verb and plural verb. So both are correct. Either of my books was empty means, so both books were empty, okay? And I can choose only one. Neither of my books was empty, or I can say neither of my books were empty. You can use both, you can use any verb, okay? Singular verb or plural verb. Here the meaning is both are not empty, so they were already written, okay? So neither of my books was empty means those two books were already written, so I could not choose them. Last one, both of my books are empty. Here both of my books, my books means particular books. I'm talking about particular. And one more thing, here you need to remember one point. Either of my books, neither of my books are determiner. After either of, neither of, both of, we use determiner, right? And we use plural noun. So when we want to talk about specific things, we use this, okay? My books, the books, these books, her books, which means specific. So this example is clear, right? We'll see another 3 examples, okay? Third example, either of her dogs is cute. Another way of saying is either of her dogs are cute. Here we are using either, which means one of two options. So we don't consider both, right? Either of her dogs is cute. We consider only one dog. In this case, neither of her dogs is cute, or neither of her dogs are cute. Both are correct. Here the meaning is both are not cute. She has 2 cats. Neither of her she has 2 dogs or cats, whatever it is. Neither of her dogs are cute, which means she has 2 dogs. Both of them are not cute. Okay. So look at third one. Both of her dogs are cute, which means both are cute. If you want to say 2 options are not suitable, 2 options are not considered, in that case we use neither. Okay. If you consider both 2 options, then use both. So we'll see another 2 examples. Fourth example, either of their houses is expensive. Here houses means plural noun, but we use singular verb or plural verb. Both are correct. Either of their houses is expensive, which means they have 2 houses, and out of 2 houses, one is expensive. Both are expensive, but we consider only one. Neither of their houses is expensive. Another way of saying is neither of their houses are expensive. So both singular verb and plural verb are acceptable. You can use both, okay? Both are not expensive. So the meaning is neither of their houses is expensive means both are not expensive. They are very cheap. Both of their houses are expensive. Here the meaning is both houses are expensive. We cannot afford, okay? You are able to understand the meaning, right? Even though the noun is plural, we use singular verb, or if it is possible, yes, it is possible, we can use plural verb as well. Both singular verb and plural verb are acceptable. So no need to get confused, okay? Here determiner is their. So in these examples I have used different determiners to make you understand, okay? Last but not the least, either of these cakes is tasty, or I can say either of these cakes are tasty. Here both cakes are tasty. However, we choose only one cake. Either meaning, we all know the either meaning. Either means one of 2 options. Okay, when there are 2 options, we pick one. That is the meaning of either. Neither of these 2 cakes is tasty. Both cakes are not tasty. That is the meaning. Neither means when there are 2 options, we don't consider both. In that case, we use neither. But neither of these cakes are tasty. Both are correct. Okay. Cakes means plural noun. We can use singular verb or plural verb. Both are considered. So whenever you have doubt, if you ever get confused, you can use both, okay? Singular verb or plural verb. Both are correct. When we use plural verb after plural noun, so that is like neutral. That is like neutral way of saying. Generally people use that, okay? If you use singular verb after plural noun. That means you want to be formal, okay? Generally, after either, neither, we only use singular verb. But in this fifth case, we can use singular verb or plural verb. Both of these cakes are tasty. I mean, two cakes are available and both are tasty. That is the meaning. Or you can say both of these cakes are not tasty. I hope these examples are clear, right? We have understood. So I have taken 5 examples to make you understand. So this is all about either, either or, neither, nor, either of, neither of. So in this case, we have discussed either of, neither of plus determiner plus plural noun plus singular verb or plural verb, right? So far I have made 5 videos on 5. We have discussed 5 cases, right? If you haven't watched those videos, please go through them. So this is all about either, neither, either or, neither nor. If you like the content, please like